What would you do if God commanded you to bake your bread over human excrement? This is not a hypothetical question, but the shocking reality faced by the prophet Ezekiel, a story of radical obedience with a profound purpose. In the 6th century BC, the people of Judah were in exile in Babylon, their nation destroyed, their hearts broken, and their faith shattered. They felt abandoned by God. It was in this context of deep despair that the Lord chose Ezekiel to be his messenger, not just with words, but through a series of powerful and bizarre symbolic acts. God gave Ezekiel a specific and disturbing instruction. He was to take wheat, barley, beans, lentils, millet, and spelt, mix them into a single vessel, and use them to bake bread. This was to be his food during a prophesied siege. But the fuel for the fire was to be human dung, publicly visible to all. This act violated the Mosaic law, which required priests like Ezekiel to maintain ritual purity. Appalled, Ezekiel pleaded with God, who, in his mercy, allowed him to use cow dung instead, a common fuel source at the time. This dramatic sign was only the beginning. God then commanded Ezekiel to lie on his left side for 390 days, bearing the sin of the kingdom of Israel. Once that was completed, he was to turn over and lie on his right side for another 40 days, bearing the sin of Judah. Each day represented a year of rebellion and punishment for the respective kingdoms. But why such extreme measures? God was using Ezekiel as a living parable. The bread baked over dung symbolized the defiled and scarce food the Israelites would eat in exile, cut off from God's blessings in their homeland. The act of lying bound on his side for over a year illustrated the years of punishment and oppression they would endure for their idolatry and disobedience. It was a visceral, unforgettable object lesson meant to shake the people from their spiritual apathy and show them the severe consequences of turning away from God. It was an act of tough love designed to make them understand their brokenness so they would ultimately return to him. The story of Ezekiel is a powerful reminder that God's methods, though sometimes mysterious and challenging, are always purposeful. He goes to great lengths to communicate his truth and call his people back to a right relationship with him. If you found this deep dive into one of the Bible's most intriguing stories fascinating, make sure to give this video a like. It helps us immeasurably. And for more content that explores the meaning behind historical events, ancient texts, and so much more, subscribe to learn about everything now and hit the notification bell. Don't forget to share your thoughts and this video with others who love to learn.